Hey everyone, how you going? I'm Katie and this is Love Life. And look, we're coming up to Valentine's Day next week. Pretty exciting stuff. And you know what? It's also going to be a full moon. You know, like in Australia, it's going to be on the 13th. But in the US, I believe it will be the 14th because I think these are a day behind with the moon cycles. But anyway, how exciting. You know, people manifesting love and wanting love. Some aren't. Some are wanting anything but. But quickly on that note, I wanted to share something with you. You know, I've had a few clients in the past ask me about love spells. Now, don't freak out. I'm not talking wicked Queen Snow White mirror work here. I am talking, though, things like setting intention with pure intention and love spells that are about that do no harm, that do not mess with free will, work, not only work, but they're amazing. And, you know, you can find resources on an array of sources from TikTok to YouTube to Wikipedia, whatever. Find something that resonates for you, but find something also that, like I say, I go by the rule of do no harm, okay, and don't mess with free will, not only because it's inauthentic, also because do you really want someone loving you that you know that they don't really love you? They're just under this kind of obsessive energy from a spell that you've put out there to attract them. You don't want that, you know. And if you do, well, each their own, but ultimately it won't make you happy. So that's why I say, you know, put it out there, get a piece of paper on a new moon preferably, but now's the perfect time because we're coming into the waxing givers phase leading up to the full moon. That's when you want to do this manifesting. This is where you want to, you know, get yourself a bit of paper, write down all the things that you want in a partner, okay? Something that you see yourself being happy in a relationship with. And, you know, right, it only has to be a couple of dot points. And you know what? You get yourself some rose quartz or jade. You know, I mean, our Wiccan and pagan ancestors didn't have access to all of these crystals and things like that like we do today, but they do help with intention. Hi, Becca. I'll be right with you, Darren. I'm just doing this quick blurb about manifestation with love magic, and then I'll be right with you. Light a red candle, that helps with intention. Write down a very simple spell. Doesn't have to rhyme, doesn't even have to make sense, but if it makes sense to you of what you want to put out there, you light that candle and then you say the words. Oh, before you do that, you need to do a little bit of cleansing work first, but that's another section I can talk about another time. You know, you can cast a circle, you can cleanse your energy, visualize white light around you, all that sort of stuff, and then put it out there to the universe. Say it, think it, sing it, whatever, and then you can burn it with the red candle, or you can cast it into a fire, you can bury it, you can do whatever. Just put it out there to the universe and believe that this is what you are manifesting, and the universe will then bring to you what you're asking for, because someone out there is wanting you. Someone out there wants exactly what you have to offer, and they're manifesting you too. So what that spell will do is bring you together in a healthy way. Now, how are you, Becca? You still with me?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great, thanks. I was doing a little blurb about Valentine's Day and those that want to manifest love. That's how you can do it. But like I said, there's an array of things that you can find online, and find something that resonates with you with good intention and that does no harm or affects free will. Now, what can I do for you this evening, Becca?
I'm just in need of a reading. I'm kind of just have some decisions to make, and I'm just not sure which way to go for sure. Kind of in love, and then just general.
Okay, so would you just like a general guidance reading from the cards on what you need to know, or would you, if you think of a specific question, feel free to jump in at any point, because I do tend to start rambling once I get into these readings. Does that sound
okay?
Right?
Yep, that sounds right.
Did you say that was going to have an emphasis on love and relationships? Because I can certainly put intention into that. Or do you just want general guidance?
Yeah, into relationships.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm reading with the Lover's Path Tarot deck today, which is by Chris Wilder, a very popular author of the Goddess deck as well, which is a beautiful deck. And this one is a really lovely deck. It captures the traditional romance stories of, you know, Romeo and Juliet and Tristan and Isolde and all that sort of stuff. But I won't waffle on about too much about this deck, but it is lovely. All right, so.
Okay.
Becca, I'm asking the cards right now for what you need to know in regards to love and relationships. Okay, does that sound okay?
Yep, that sounds good.
Okay. So we have got fertility. We have also got the Princess of Staves. Okay, now that she is the page of wands in the traditional deck. We've also got the Prince of Staves. Okay, and that is the Nine of Staves and the Ace of Staves. You've got lots of staves here. You've got lots of fiery energy here. You've got lots of passion here. You've got a potential pregnancy here as well, okay? Now, you don't have to confirm or deny that. You don't have to say if you are or not, or if that's something that you're thinking about. But with the fertility card here, if that is something that you want, if you want to have a baby, okay, now would be a good time, okay? Because with the Ace of Wands here, there's definitely a lot of sexual energy there, okay? And that means that if you want it, basically, you can get it. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yep.
Or if you don't want it, given that the fertility card is here, if you don't want it, take all precautions to make sure that you don't fall pregnant. Okay. Now it doesn't have to be you. This can be someone close to you, by the way. But the Empress is the traditional card in this deck. But in this deck, she really does mean pregnancy. And even the card shows, the female's pregnant, the partner's behind her. She's got a hand on her belly, So there's some cards there to say that if you want to fall pregnant, you can. Okay. You've got the Princess of Staves and the Prince of Staves here, and this to me shows fast communication between you and a partner. All right, so that could be online, or it could actually just be very literally taking swift action and coming in. There's lots of communication here. There's lots of talk happening here. Now, be mindful of the Prince of Staves because they can be a little bit, I don't know, they're passionate, they're fun, they're exciting, they can lure you out of your comfort zone a little bit, but they're not the kind of person that's easy to commit, okay? So that's not to say they're a bad person. It's not to say that, that they're going to be a bad partner. That's not it at all. It just means that they can be reluctant to commit. Okay, they'll do all the other stuff. They'll have all the fun with you. Okay, they'll you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
No worries about that. If you want it, you can have it.
Right.
But as far as long-term commitment goes, they are reluctant. And the reason why, is because they just love having so much fun and they don't want to be tied down for long. But that's not to say they can't, that they won't. That's just where they're currently at. Now, you've got the Four of Arrows here, okay? This means healing. So this can indicate that you've had a recent falling out with this person or that you've recently been hurt and you're in the healing stage at the moment. You're kind of lapping up your wounds and thinking, well, where to from here? And what the cards are very much, advising you to do. Here's the Innocence card. Here's the new beginning. Okay, again, I'm getting pregnancy, all right? So if you want, like I said before, I won't repeat myself, but if you want it, go for it. If you don't want it, take precautions not to, because the Innocence represents new beginnings in this deck. And the Four of Staves, this could be marriage. You have got a lot of staves here. You know what? This person that you're currently interested in, okay, with the energy of the Knight of Wands and the Temptation card coming out, okay, that confirms that it's going to be difficult for them to commit. But the Four of Staves does indicate potential of solid commitment, potential marriage, okay? In this deck, yes, it means one of you is wanting a more solid foundation to pursue this relationship, okay? Potential marriage. And with the Temptation card and the Knight of Wands there, be careful. This is possibly a person, like I said, who might even be cheating, okay? The reason I'm saying that, now please don't take this literally. Please don't go and make accusations. They might end up cheating because the Three of Cups has come out next to the Temptation card, okay? And that can mean a third person. Now, that doesn't mean they don't love you. That doesn't, like I said, this Knight of Wands energy, the Prince of Staves energy is someone who doesn't want to commit real quick, okay? They want to play the field. They want to have multiple partners, okay? So this is your danger. This could be where you potentially have a lesson to learn here in that this relationship that you've got, yes, there's the passion, yes, there's all that sort of stuff, but is this person marriage material? Not yet, okay? But you can fall pregnant to this person, all right? So Eight of Arrows, yeah, just be careful, okay? Just get clear with
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get clear with your intention of what you want, Becca. What do you want in a partner? Do you just want the passion? Do you just want the fun? If so, that's great, because guess what? You've got it. If you want solid, firm foundation, commitment, potential marriage, then this partner is not currently going to give that to you. Not yet. Not to say that they can't down the track, but not yet. And the reason why, because the Eight of Swords is there, and that's showing that this situation is very much stagnant, okay? And it is about perception too. It's how they're seeing the situation, and you as well. But there is a way out of this, and that comes back to your intention in what you're wanting. Becca, do yourself a love spell, honey. Give yourself a bath in rose petals, burn some rose incense, some lavender, really set your intention with some rose quartz as well. That, of self-love as well as attracting the love that you want, okay? And the universe will deliver, because there's someone out there wanting exactly what you can give to them. Now, I must get going. I hope that was helpful for you, Becca. Thank you for me doing a reading with you. I've just got a little cough in my throat, excuse me. Excuse me, I've had a cough. But thanks, everyone, for watching. Have a wonderful Valentine's Day. And, if you're single, be happy being single. Get that chocolate out. Watch some cool movies or something, whatever. Or, surround yourself with love, with family and friends. All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Take care. Bless be. I'll be back same time next week. Thank you.